It starts here at sunrise, picking the best grapes by hand.
The morning mist clears over the vineyard as we start the harvest.
Soaked in sun, these grapes have reached the perfect shade of red.
Freshness is everything. Even a drop of dew tells the story. The leaves protect the fruit, while the sun does the work.
Our team picks only the best, making sure not to bruise a single one.
We handle them with care as they start their journey from the field.
From above, you can see the scale of today's harvest in action.
Tractors move through the rows, bringing the bins to the transport trucks. We carefully transfer the grapes, keeping the fruit intact.
A fleet of trucks rushes the fresh harvest straight to our facility.
Speed is key to keeping this perishable cargo fresh. The trucks arrive at our plant and line up at the intake bays.
We seal the connection to keep the temperature just right.
Hydraulic lifts tilt the trailers to begin the unloading process.
Thousands of pounds of grapes tumble out, ready to be processed. A sea of fruit flows into the heart of the factory.
They head down the chutes and straight into the wash.
The water cushions the fruit while it begins the cleaning stage. A steady current carries the grapes forward, rinsing away field dust.
Submerged and buoyant, every grape gets a thorough soaking.
High-pressure jets blast away any remaining debris.
Rotating brushes polish the skins to bring out their natural color.
High-speed air dryers leave the grapes ready for inspection.
In this facility, we process millions of grapes with clinical efficiency. The fruit is separated into single lanes for individual analysis.
They enter the vision tunnel, where sensors take over for the human eye. Special lights look beneath the skin to find hidden bruises. HD cameras scan every millimeter of the grape's surface. Lasers map the exact size and shape of every single grape.
Our algorithms grade the fruit on sugar, acidity, and color.
Any fruit with an imperfection is instantly flagged for removal.
A precise burst of air launches rejected fruit off the line.
Mechanical paddles act as gatekeepers, separating lower-grade fruit. Nothing goes to waste. These are collected for alternative uses. The remaining grapes are sorted by size for consistent packing.
We still use a human touch for the final quality check.
A sea of perfect fruit gathers as it waits for the next step. The lanes merge back together, keeping the flow moving fast. The selected fruit moves up to the processing deck. Individual pockets catch the fruit and get them into position. Mounted on spindles, the grapes are ready to be peeled. Blades glide over the surface, removing the skin in one ribbon.
The peels fall away to be repurposed as organic compost.
Without their skins, the fruit is bright, crisp, and juicy. We use surgical precision to remove the seeds and cores. The seeds are gone, leaving only the pure fruit behind. We scan the fruit again to make sure it's perfectly clean. The clean grapes are fed into the dicer for shaping. Inside, razor-sharp blades chop the fruit into uniform cubes. A waterfall of fruit cubes is now ready for preservation.
Vibrating tables spread the cubes out and filter the juice. A mist of vitamin C keeps the fruit looking fresh and white.
Our inspectors scan the belt for any pieces that aren't perfect. Computerized hoppers weigh every batch for total consistency. Cans are blasted with steam to sterilize them before filling. The clean cans are flipped and lined up for the filling station. The rotary filler drops exact portions of fruit into every can. Nearby, we prepare the syrup that keeps the fruit fresh. Hot syrup is injected to the brim to preserve that fresh taste. Mechanical arms place the lids as the cans rush toward the sealer. The seamer crimps the metal to create an airtight seal. A river of product flows out, locking the freshness inside. Robots use magnets to lift and stack the cans effortlessly. We stack the cans into baskets, ready for sterilization. The baskets are pushed into a sterilization vault. The steel door locks tight for the high-pressure cook.
High-pressure steam kills any bacteria and seals the quality.
Gauges monitor the pressure, ensure everything is sterile.
Once finished, we flood the system with water to stop the cooking.
The cans come out shelf-stable and ready for the world. Robots move the cans back into a single line for the final steps. Blowers dry the cans so the labels stick perfectly. High-speed labelers give each can its identity.
A laser etches the production date for total traceability.
Spider robots pack the cans into cases with lightning speed. Cases are sealed and taped, finishing the packaging phase. Palletizers build stable stacks, ready for transport.
We wrap the pallet tight to keep it secure on the road.
Forklifts move the pallets into storage until they're shipped. On another line, whole grapes are prepared for juice. The mill pulverizes the whole fruit into a coarse pulp. This pulp is held briefly to release all the natural juice. Pressure is applied to squeeze every drop of moisture out. A golden stream of juice gushes forth, the essence of the vineyard. The remaining solids are ejected, leaving only the liquid gold.
We filter the raw juice to make it crystal clear.
The result is a polished, translucent amber liquid. Some juice is evaporated to create a potent concentrate. This thick syrup captures the flavor for long-term storage.
When it's time for bottling, we restore it to its natural state.
We balance the sweetness and acidity for the perfect taste.
Flash pasteurization keeps the juice safe and the flavor fresh. Glass bottles are rinsed clean before the juice goes in.
The hot juice is pumped in, sterilizing the glass from the inside.
Caps are torqued tight to create a perfect vacuum seal. A cooling tunnel brings the temperature down to lock in the nutrients. Clear labels let the beautiful amber color shine through. Our vision systems check every bottle before it's packed. Robotic arms pack the bottles gently to keep them safe in transit. For our smoothie line, we soften the fruit with steam.
Heat breaks down the texture for a silky, smooth puree.
Rotating paddles push the soft fruit through fine screens. A creamy puree flows out, the base for our smoothie blends.
We mix the grape base with other fruits for a complex flavor.
Natural colors swirl and merge into a perfect mix.
The mix is homogenized to keep the texture stable.
Technicians check the thickness to ensure the perfect mouthfeel. Specialized nozzles fill the bottles to prevent air pockets. A foil seal is bonded to the rim for safety. Caps are tightened as the bottles move to the next stage. Steam shrinks the labels tight against the bottle. Bottles are bundled into trays for retail display.
Robots stack the trays with geometric precision.
Autonomous vehicles move the loads across the floor. Robots navigate our dark, automated warehouse. They store the pallets on high racks until they're ordered. Our systems track every pallet in real time. When an order drops, we retrieve the stock and get it moving. We maximize every inch of space to ship efficiently. Behind the scenes, our lab acts as the guardian of safety.
We measure the exact sugar content of every batch.
Automated tests ensure the flavor profile is perfectly balanced. Microscopic checks verify the purity of our fruit.
Our experts taste test everything. Humans still know flavor best.
We make sure the golden hue matches our strict standards.
Technicians inspect every seam to guarantee a safe seal.
Advanced checks certify our fruit is free from harmful pesticides.
A massive database stores the history of every batch. Operators oversee the entire plant from the central control room.
With a simple touch, we can adjust the flow across the plant.
Safety is our priority, with immediate shutdowns ready at all times. Between batches, our cleaning systems sanitize every tank. Automated scrubbers keep the facility spotless and hygienic. As one shift ends, another begins to keep production moving. Outside, trucks wait to receive the finished goods. Every pallet is scanned to make sure it reaches the right place.
Trailers are sealed and ready for the open road.
Fresh grape juice begins its journey to consumers. Powered by the sun, this facility represents the future of food. The cycle of nature and industry comes full circle.
The fresh stock arrives at retailers and hits the shelves.
Golden bottles of juice are displayed for the world. It's a favorite for all ages, catching the eye of every generation.
Poured over ice, the liquid gold is pure refreshment.
It's the perfect energy for a healthy family breakfast.
One sip delivers that crisp, refreshing taste.
Our preserved fruit is ready for baking at a moment's notice.
Whether in a glass or a pie, the quality of the grape shines through.
From a single bloom to a global product, this is the journey of the grape.